Over the next week, I am digging deep into what exactly makes this place Croatia's most beautiful city. Not only have many films and TV shows been filmed here, including Game of Thrones, Star Wars, and Succession, but this place is also nicknamed the Pearl of the Adriatic, and for good reason. Which city am I talking about? Dubrovnik.
This is absolutely incredible.
Dubrovnik is considered Croatia's most beautiful city, and I am here to get beneath the surface and figure out why.
I am blown away by this city.
In this video, we are going to be swimming in sea caves, hiking to a hidden beach, eating some of the best food of our lives,
one of the best I've ever had,
exploring cliff-top fortresses, traversing the old town city walls, and so much more. Make sure to stay until the end to get my favorite tip for those of you planning a trip here. If you're new here, my name is Maddie, and after quitting my job in the film and TV industry and moving out of my Los Angeles apartment, I hopped on a plane to start my year of solo travel with my goal of creating my first documentary. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been making my way all around Croatia, heading south to Dubrovnik to meet my little brother Nick, who will be joining me here for a few days. This is my last stop in Croatia, and I have a feeling I may have saved the best for last. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to hit subscribe to follow my journey. Made it to Dubrovnik! I am so happy. Nick flies in around 7:30, so we'll be able to have dinner together and catch up and then explore the town. Arriving in Old Town, there's just this huge fortress, and then you walk through these arched doors. The streets are so narrow and it is so steep with a whole bunch of stairs, stone buildings everywhere. It is one of the coolest places I've ever seen, and our Airbnb is right smack dab in the old town, so it took me forever to find my Airbnb and I had to like climb up all these stairs with all my bags. My Airbnb is up there. It's so unique, and the view outside of our Airbnb window is probably the coolest view I've ever had in an Airbnb. I'm so hyped for this. I think I probably saved the best city in Croatia for last. Dubrovnik, here we come!
So there was a marathon today, and what's so funny is earlier this year I was looking at marathons in Europe and potentially gonna do one, and I remember seeing the Dubrovnik one. So it's actually insane that I'm here the day that it actually happened. I didn't do it though, but maybe next year. Truly the most beautiful city I've ever seen in my life. I'm in awe.
Okay, I am at this place that I've heard rave reviews about called Taj Mahal, and it's actually a Bosnian restaurant, and I just ordered 2 classic Bosnian dishes, one called burek and one called cevapi, and I have been waiting for this for months. I'm beyond excited. It's Michelin recommended. Amazing. Oh, that was my first time having Bosnian cuisine, and oh my gosh, I was like getting stressed because I wanted to have a bite of both at the same time. I would look at one of my plates and look at the other plate and be like, oh my gosh, which one should I have first? I can't wait till the next one already. It was funny. Highly recommend that place, Taj Mahal. And then they gave me a little peppermint at the end too, because it's a lot of cheese, onions, and I'm gonna go find the ocean. I'm honestly like overwhelmed by the beauty of this city and how I just want to see it all and take it all in and capture it. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely incredible. It's unlike any place I've ever been. I love it, and I'm gonna do my best to capture it, but you really just have to come and experience it for yourself. I got hazelnut and pistachio, the best combos. I haven't had gelato in Europe yet. I'm so happy. Well, since being back. Behind me are the stairs of shame in Game of Thrones. I haven't seen that scene, but I know my sister will appreciate this.
Shame. 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 Shame.
On the bus to get Nick at the airport. That is unbelievable.
to see you.
You made it.
Oh, we're meeting up in Croatia. This is crazy.
Hi, Nick. You made it. We're out eating dinner, and we're gonna walk around in the Cuban town at night.
Let me film this first.
Yes, always. Are you excited, Nick?
Yeah, very excited.
Nick got the seafood risotto, and I got the cuttlefish. Oh no, you got the seafood pasta, and I got the cuttlefish risotto. Google a picture. Thank you. Google a photo of cuttlefish right now. It's terrifying. I'm about to eat it. Does it look good?
I'm so hungry.
Enjoy. Remember, honestly. Good morning from Dubrovnik! We have a gorgeous sunny day today. It's so warm. What do you think of Dubrovnik so far?
It's like one huge castle. It's pretty amazing.
We have the best view ever at this cafe. We're gonna get a croissant and some coffee and then go swimming. Look at the view. It's amazing. I love this view. Okay, so me and Nick actually booked a boat tour to the Blue Cave. There's snorkeling. We get to check out some islands and a bunch of different caves, but specifically the Blue Cave is the most famous. So we're gonna head to the meeting spot. Oh, almost got hit.
They don't stop for anyone.
No, not even vloggers.
Shocking and beautiful place.
Uh-huh. Me too. I think this is probably my favorite place. Like, this is just insane.
Yeah, everything is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Like, shockingly beautiful at every turn. So we are on the boat, and we are going to stop at 3 different spots. We're going to stop at an island and the Blue Cave and 2 other caves. This is stunning. It's a beautiful day.
Water, and this wall will be very interesting on the right side.
Oh my
In the
god.
summer, you can see there lots of starfish and some fishes. Also, you have a lot. You can find themselves
The water is so clear.
from the sun, like we will do now.
Oh my gosh.
Starfish.
Oh my gosh.
Visibility sometimes can be up to 35 meters.
Oh. Wow. The water is so clear, I can't even handle it. Mm-hmm. We are about to go into the Blue Cave. Okay, so we have to swim into the Blue Cave. Are you gonna swim there?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go swimming. It's gonna be pretty cool. Nick, look at the water, Nick. Can you even believe that? Oh, that is the entrance.
How far are we gonna have to swim?
I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now there are 3 caves that we're gonna go into. They're all different. This is the clearest water I have ever seen. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, that was so crazy. There were 3 different caves, and we got to swim in them, and the 3rd one was super long and super narrow, and you had to swim underneath to get through. It was crazy.
Yeah, no, it was just amazing.
It's the clearest water I've ever experienced. We're literally swimming in caves. I can't believe this is happening. in Croatia.
Pretty weird. Never thought I'd do this.
I know. This is for you, Mom. They're playing AC/DC on that boat. Thunderstruck.
We stopped at an island. We've seen so many incredible caves and swam in so many incredible caves. The first cave was the Blue Cave, and my GoPro waterproof case sadly broke, so I didn't get any footage, but this girl took a couple photos of us, so I'll put them here. But it was so incredible. Oh my gosh, the Blue Cave was insane. Right when you got in, all of a sudden the water just started glowing this neon blue color. Wow, it was amazing. And then we swam around. And normally it's super busy. There are like 70 boats normally, they said, and just packed with people. But since we're in the off season, the main season hasn't started yet. So it's perfectly warm. It's totally warm enough, but there are no tourists. So me and Nick were the only people inside the Blue Cave. It was
pretty amazing.
It was awesome. The water was so clear. We could see like 30 feet or more. I don't even know.
They said like 30 meters. The visibility can get like up to 100, over 100 feet.
And so we could just see clear straight to the bottom. We were just like, where are we? Bambino is yelling.
He's having a good time.
Oh man. But it's just amazing. And then we just stopped at this beach, which is normally jam-packed, but there's no one, there's barely anyone here. And the majority of the beaches in Croatia are rock, but this is sand. So it's pretty amazing.
If you want to come to Croatia, I'd recommend coming in the end of April.
100%.
What happened to you, Nick?
I kicked the wall in the cave. The wall won.
Yes. That's literally me and Ava. Oh, that's cold. There's our boat.
That was the most incredible excursion I've ever been on. Me and Nick absolutely loved it. That's gonna go down in history. That's one for the books, that's for sure.
Okay, so I actually did a very bad job documenting the next few hours that happened, but I had booked an Airbnb a few months ago in preparation for the trip in Dubrovnik, but I booked it for one person, and so then Nick decided to join, and I thought, oh, okay, it'll be fine, we can just have two people. Turns out, once we got there, they were very strict about having only one person. There was only one small bed. I thought there was a bigger bed, so they turned us away, and we had to find a new Airbnb. So I booked an Airbnb that was pretty close. We get in the Uber to go there. Literally, the Uber is driving so fast. It's absolutely terrifying, like speeding down these narrow streets and turning. Like, if there was another car coming, it would not have ended well for us. The Uber driver was having way too much fun, and we were just sitting in the back, like, very scared. Okay, so then once we get to our Airbnb, our new Airbnb that we had just booked a few minutes ago, no one's there. And we get a message saying, sorry, this is canceled. It automatically accepted, but we actually can't host you. I'm not even in town. Like, I'm in another country, the Airbnb host said. And so we were like, oh my gosh, great. We're literally just stranded. And mind you, we are not in the old town. We're far away, like kind of up on a hill it was cheaper. And there was a view of the ocean. So now we're sitting there outside of this Airbnb. The Uber driver left. We still have our towel and our swimming suits on, and we don't have a place to stay. And so basically I call Airbnb and tell them what's going on. They said that they're gonna help find us one in the same price range, and then they're gonna give us like $15 and they told us to go sit at a cafe while they help us figure this out. So we ended up finding a new Airbnb in the old town, and it ended up working out great because we wanted to spend more time in the old town anyway. And honestly, Airbnb was super helpful and super sweet. We ended up getting refunded for that Airbnb and getting a credit to get a coffee and sit at a cafe. So that is what Nick and I did for the rest of the evening. This was used probably thousands of years ago, and we're using it today.
Drinking the same water as the Romans.
Literally.
After our long, incredible, amazing day exploring the caves, we are sitting, watching the sunset in the middle of the old town on a plaza. Is it good?
Very good.
It is the most stunning morning. Oh my gosh, so we are having breakfast by the water with the most gorgeous view ever. We just keep getting blown away at how stunning this place is. We had the best day yesterday on the water and then having one of the best meals of our lives at the Bosnian food. What do you think, Nick? First burek.
It's delicious.
You love it?
It's super good. It's worth burning my mouth.
Yes, it's worth
burning the mouth.
Yes.
We got a ton of different things. We just basically asked the waitress, what do you recommend? What should we get? And we got a bunch of different things that we get to try.
Are you excited?
Super excited.
It's been the most absolute, most incredible meal. Like mind-boggling.
One of the best I've ever had. The Bosnian food is delicious.
And now we're about to have an amazing breakfast with this view. Nick, do you have any thoughts on Croatia?
It's just pretty incredible. It just takes your breath away at just about every turn, basically.
Okay, that is the beach that we are going to. We were walking here to our boat tour yesterday and we saw this beach and we're like, we have to go here tomorrow. Bellevue Beach.
It looks insane from above, and so we were trying to figure out how to get there. So if you actually keep walking down, and there's steps to the left of Hotel Rixos, R-I-X-O-S, and if you go on the side of the hotel, there are steps all the way down. So highly, highly recommend. This is absolutely incredible.
I think we can.
I'm gonna see if I can swim to the cave while holding my phone. Good luck, let's see.
I won't drop it. I won't. Ready? And go. Yes, I can do this. I'm doing it. Oh, there it is. Oh, we gotta go over there. We did it! We did it! There's the cave! Oh, we did it! We haven't had a phone or a video game at all in any of the caves, but I managed to swim with my phone above the water and we made it. Oh my. So we are at Bellevue Beach here in Dubrovnik, Croatia. It is one of the most incredible beaches I've ever been to. It is so stunning. It is the clearest water I have ever experienced in my entire life. We have been cliff jumping, we swam into a cave, we look down by our feet. It's literally like looking through glass and we see this incredible multicolored fish. So the beaches are actually rocks and pebbles, which is super unique and different. And I personally have grown to love it because there's no sand, so you don't get all sandy. There's also no like debris or dirt or sand like fogging up or muddying up the water, which makes it just so clear. So it's just rocks and cliffs all around you. We're here in the end of April and we are getting like 75-degree weather, not a cloud in the sky. We could not have been more lucky with the weather. So since it is super rocky everywhere, it can hurt your feet if you are barefoot. You just get some cheap water shoes. I got these on Amazon and you could literally hike and climb everywhere. It's amazing. So tonight we're probably gonna go back into town and go up on the Dubrovnik cable car overlooking the entire city for sunset.
Okay, so we came a little bit out of the old town to get some lunch, and we are at this pizza place called Pizza Tabasco, I think. And it's a beautiful garden area, and the prices are cheaper than in the old town.
I'm diving in, Maddie. I'm not waiting anymore.
It's okay. And I got the Dubrovnik. Wow. That's insane. So we took the cable car up to the top of Dubrovnik, the mountain, for sunset, and it is probably the most gorgeous view I have ever seen in my entire life. I am blown away. The wildflowers, the stone, the rocks. You can see the entire city walled, completely walled off the old town, and it is absolutely incredible. And then of course the stunning ocean that goes on for miles, and then over here we have all the islands that we boated around yesterday. Wow, incredible. And it just smells so good here. It smells amazing even down in the city, but up here, it's absolutely incredibly like fresh, fragrant. I don't even know the scents, but it smells so good. 100% you have to watch the sunset from up here if you're in Dubrovnik. 100%. Totally worth it. You can also hike up or take the cable car or a taxi. Somehow it got even more beautiful. Wow.
Back to our spot.
I know, maybe. We were about to leave. We were about to leave. We were walking off, and then all of a sudden, the sunset got like 20 times more beautiful, and now the entire sky is pink, and the ocean is pink. It's unbelievable. And someone just got proposed to, and I took photos of them with my good camera, and I'm gonna email them. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is this for you?
I think it's a 10. This is hard to beat.
There we go. Yay. We have basically been smelling these outside of our window every morning and seeing them, people with these. And so we finally tried one. They're kind of like burek, which is what we had, the circular thing, the Bosnian food, but it's in like a stick. And I'm so excited we both got veal. Is it good? So we were gonna go to Lockram Island, but it started raining. So now we're gonna check out some indoor museums, actually. This morning we decided to get the Dubrovnik City Pass, which for 35 euros gets you entrance to a whole bunch of museums, a fortress, the city walls. Dubrovnik is a city of extreme, incredible history, so if we were to explore all these museums, Dubrovnik is definitely the place to do it. So first we're going to go to a fortress, and it starts with an L. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but I'll put it right here. It's a fortress right next to the old town, and we're starting off with this gorgeous view of the clear water and this big rock in the middle, and above it is the fortress. So here we go. Okay, this is actually probably the best view. Holy cow, Nick. I would argue that from this fort is the best view of Dubrovnik. It's unbelievable, and it's our last day, so we've seen pretty much all the views. So Nick and I have just been talking about this constantly. Wherever we are within Dubrovnik, everything is historic and beautiful and shockingly gorgeous, with the water, the rocks, the mountains, the historical old town, the walls, the fortresses, the food, the people. We have just been talking about it nonstop. It is definitely one of the most unique and beautiful, awe-inspiring places that we have ever been. What?
I can definitely see why they chose this place to film Game of Thrones.
I have been so lucky and blessed to be able to experience this amazing place with my brother Nick. So the next one we're in is Rector's Palace, which is really cool. It's right in the center of town.
This is the most famous poet and playwright of Croatia.
Wow. What's his name? Ivan.
It's a
These types of chests were the same ones used for the Spanish Armada in the most famous shipwrecks in history, carrying millions of dollars in worth of gold and silver across the oceans.
Wow. No wonder they look so cool.
I've never seen these sedan chairs before, but they're so interesting and so cool.
Oh my gosh, so this clock here helps keep track of the time, the phases of the moon, and the phases of the sun, or the movement of the sun. That is so crazy. Where are we?
This is the dungeon. This is the cell that they kept people in.
We're in a dungeon. I don't think I've ever been in a dungeon before. This is crazy. The door is so tiny. Nick, go by the door. Look how tiny. No, crouch under. That is crazy.
I feel like we're learning so much on our like museum history day. This genuinely is the craziest dessert I've ever gotten in my life. I've never had anything like this. I'm so excited, Nick. Nick got Ferrero Rocher. You see it? And I got the Kinder Bueno. We are about to do the most iconic thing to do here in Dubrovnik, walk along the ancient city walls. I've been waiting all week for this. It's a little windy, so I had to put my hair up, but it's gonna be beautiful. It's not raining anymore, and we're about to get some amazing views. And it takes about an hour to an hour and a half to walk around the entire city walls. I can't wait. So in the 90s, there was what the Croatians called the Homeland War, and this entire place was bombed and lit on fire. And it's just crazy to think how much this city has went through over the years. There's even a basketball court here in the old town. How incredible, where kids are just playing. I love that this place is just so lived in and so ancient at the same time. I am blown away by this city. Wow. So it is just absolutely pouring rain out there. It's kind of relaxing to hear it pouring right outside our window, but we don't really feel like walking in the rain, so that might be the end of the vlog for today. But tomorrow we are going to Austria.